Okay, our math lesson today, 9-4, could be a little tricky for you. So I'm going to try to go through this with you, and hopefully this will help you. I'm on page 396. Okay, that's the back side, because on page 395, they just talk about what we're doing today. So 396. All right. Do you remember when we were adding, we had something like this where we had 100, so many tens, and so many ones, and we had to figure out the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. Okay? When we were adding, there were two numbers in the tens. Okay? For subtracting, it's going to be a little different. So remember we had made an arch and then we had to add? Well, when we're subtracting, we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to go from the 1 to the 4, and we're going to take away. All right? So that would mean that I no longer have any hundreds. This 1 is going to go back here, so that's going to make it 14 tens, and the ones are going to stay the same. All right, do you see how we did that? I connected it, and I brought it back to the tens, so I'm going to subtract. That 1's going to go back here, so that's how I got 14, and the 3 ones is going to stay the same. That was number 1. Number 2 says we have 5 hundreds, 2 tens, and 2 ones. All right, we have to regroup, so we're going to take the 5, we're going to arch it over here, and we're going to subtract, but we're just going to take 1 away, all right? So we're going to put the 1 here, okay? So if we take 1 away, that's going to become a 4. So now we have 4 hundreds, our new number here is 12 tens, and our ones are going to stay the same. Okay, I crossed out the 5 because remember we took 1 away and we put it here, so now I have 4. All right. Number 3, I have 2 hundreds, 3 tens, 8 ones. Okay, I'm going to make my arch here. I'm going to borrow from the hundreds, so that's going to become 1 because 2 minus 1 is 1. I'm going to bring that 1 over to the tens. Okay, so I have 100. I have now 13 tens, and I have 8 ones. Okay? Now, with that, we're not going to do number 4 and number 5 on this page. I would like you to go to your homework assignment today, which is on page 397, because the math book's going to try to trick you today. And I want you to be smart enough to not be tricked by the math book. If you look at page 397, number 1, 2, and 3 is just like we did. It's subtracting. But number 4, 5, and 6 is not subtracting. It's adding. So the matching part where you have to draw lines, that's adding. So I'm going to review that with you. So for number 4, we have 8 hundreds, 17 tens, 6 ones. All right? Now we're adding, so we're going to go back this way and we're going to put a plus sign. Okay, 1 plus 8 is 900. Then we just have the 7, so we have 7 tens, and our ones stay the same. So we have 976, and that's C. So we're going to draw a line to C. Okay? Number 5, we have 8 hundreds, 14 tens, 6 ones. So we're going to draw our arch here. Put a plus sign, because we're adding in this area. 1 plus 8 is 900. The 4 stays the same, and the 6 stays the same. So we have 946. So, oh, that's great. That matches right there. Now let's just check number 6, just to make sure. We can draw our arrow, add a plus sign. 1 plus 8 is 9. Our 0 is in the tens. And then we have 6 ones, and that matches. Now I want you to be careful, because number 1, 2, and 3 on this page is the subtracting. 4, 5, and 6 we just did. If you flip over to the back page, 398, 1, 2, and 3 is subtracting. The 4, 5, and 6 is adding. And you don't have to do number 7, and you don't have to do number 8. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or write messages on my Google Classroom, and I will try to answer them for you. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you soon.